Hello and welcome, Lynx here, and we are playing If My Heart Had Wings. Absolute banger of a story, as I repeat every time. I mean, it's crazy enjoyable to me, so yeah. But yeah, we are with Amane in the garage. Let's find out what's going to happen next. Amane was looking over the parts that I had brought her from every angle, and let out sounds that expressed admiration. Is this okay? Whoa! She suddenly hugged me. She's the one. She's the one. I'm gonna push her forehead onto mine and rub it round and round. Ow! Hey, that hurts! I'm gonna... You're not stupid for... No. It hurts, but it also feels good. Because she's holding tightly and our foreheads are together, her ample chest is pushing against me. Not only is she beautiful, but stylish too, and they're bigger than they look, and I have no choice but to experience this for myself. How dare you? No, I don't. So are you. You're just making up whatever you feel like. It's lunchtime, by the way. I brought the parts that Anchan gave to me to the garage, but because the reaction was much more than expected, I'm in a state of confusion. Kotori, who I came here with, and also Ageha, who came along for some reason, are both staring at me in a way that feels kind of prickly. After taking Amane away from me, who was kind of like a big playful dog, I once again pass the parts to her. Please go ahead and use them. Connections. A friend of mine works in a factory that deals with the manufacture and processing of special parts. For this kind of thing, he should usually be able to make it for me. It seems that for this, Anchan looked at the engineering diagram and made something that was the same. Amane took the parts over to the glider. Phew, that was a surprise! I might have fallen! Of course I did! Don't say things like that about me. You, don't you even dare taking her into the robotics club. She's clearly into something else. Go away. Kotori was being pretty snappy since just now. She might be annoyed because someone else found out about our secret place. I can see through your plots, Ageha. You think I don't? Yes. I see everything. Go away. She's not going to join some robotics club that is not doing very well. Anyway, Amane, who is like a kid who's been bought a birthday present, has immediately started work on installing the parts. It looks like the parts are used in the instruments in the cockpit, and she diligently dismantles the mechanical parts. A guy standing beside Amane and is watching her work. On magic. It stares at the aircraft in disbelief. Kotori and I ask if we are appreciating a work of art, untiring look at the sleek aircraft. Amane seems to have completely forgotten that we are even there, and is immersed in installing the parts. It's like the first time I came here and met Amane.
これでまた飛べるぞ。イスカが言ってた空へ行けるんだ。
Who? Who? What's up?
いや、なんでも。
Why did you react to the name? Who's Isuka? Oi!
失礼します。
Who are you? A female student who looks like a senior came to the garage.
望月先輩はいらっしゃいますか？
I make a bewildered face like, who the hell is she? And the guy had told me.
あれ、生徒会副会長の雲井あかりさんだよ。
Plenty cute. Vice President of the Student Council! We are going to the war! What on earth does she want? If you're looking for a money... A demon shook her head in the cockpit. As the Vice President sees that, she briskly approaches the cockpit and peers inside.
望月先輩。望月先輩。
She called out in loud voice, and the man finally pulls her out of the cockpit.
いや、副会長。
From the way she suddenly spoke to her in a familiar tone, I thought that they might have a close relationship, but the Vice President doesn't seem that way at all. They are on a war path, aren't they? At least one way. Without losing her resolute attitude, she asked her question.
例の件、どうなりましたか？実はまだなんだ。こちらにいらっしゃる方々は違うんですか？違う。部品を届けてくれたんだ。
Amalu was downhearted as she answered, and the Vice President let out a little sigh.
言ったはずですよ。部員が他に見つからないなら、廃部にせざるを得ないと。
What is that? Astonished, we look on as bystanders as the conversation continues.
しかしだな、副会長。先生方は特例として認めていらっしゃいますが、それでは他の少人数のサークルに示しがつきません。
I don't know. I wouldn't say so. I would say that this gives example that do whatever you enjoy, as long as it doesn't hurt anyone else, obviously.
部としての体裁を今すぐ整えていただかなければ、廃部は避けられませんよ。
Amane looked down as though she was at a complete loss. For some reason, I get a strange pain inside as I look at her.
いいじゃない、別に。
Kotori suddenly jumped in conversation.
あなたは確か、Habane Kotoriさんね。
While slightly surprised that she knew who she was, Kotori continued to speak.
だって先生がいいって言ってるんでしょ？ならあなたが文句言うことじゃないわ。
Yo, I'm with her.
それに、天音先輩ってほら、特別な人じゃないですか。これやるために留年。もとい、学校にいることはみんな知ってるわけだし。
I thought I saw veins appear on the Vice President's temples as the two of them ranted at her.
先生方が部活動のあり方に過剰に口を差し挟むのは、生徒会自治権への明らかな侵害。
What the fuck? How does student council have more power? That's ridiculous.
この件については、まさしくそれです。
I think I'm gonna go on a war with her. Anyway, she thrusts forwards, approaching one step while Kotori and Daga has taken a step back.
部にしたくてもできないサークルもたくさんあります。そのため部費も下りず、活動拠点となる部室さえ満足に与えられない場合もある。昨日も和太鼓研究会が練習場所の申請をしてきましたが、却下せざるを得ませんでした。その時彼らが何と言ったかご存知ですか？それは
No, we don't. We weren't there.
知るわけないわ、そんなの。
Wow, I have a response like Kotori, basically.
一人であんな大きなガレージを使っているのに、どうして我々には練習場所一つないんだ？
And no, because the taiko drums would not practice in a garage in general, for heaven's sake.
至極もっともな意見だと思いませんか？
No. No. I mean, it kind of doesn't make sense they would attack a garage. You go to a theater club or something. Deal with them then. That makes more sense.
思います。
ね。
それなのに申請を却下された彼らは当然納得していないでしょう。しかしこのガレージがずっと以前、それこそ我々が生まれる以前からソアリング部のものだった事実も無視できるものではありません。
Then it belongs to the soaring club, for heaven's sake. Come on.
先生方が特例を認めるのも、あるいはそこに理由があるのかもしれません。我々生徒会もその事実は尊重したい。
I mean, it seems
ろ
like
く
you
な活動実績も
don't
示
really
せない
respect
お遊
that.
びサークルの
Just
ために
saying.
望月先輩を立ち退かせるの
We
は
are
本
going
意で
on
は
a
ない
war
の
buff
です。
here. Why are you not speaking? Could it be that you said everything that was just written here? Okay.
だから
The vice president turns from face Kotori and Nagaha and looks back around at Amane, who is nervously listening behind her.
早急な対処をお願いしている次第です。活動実績なら先日やっとテストフライトを。あれは授業中じゃありませんか。
I mean, who cares?
言語道断。むしろ廃部へ一歩近づいたとお考えいただかなければ。
Nah, that's fine. Amane staggered back as if she had been hit hard. I guess that's truthful, isn't it? Nah. On Windmill Hill, when Kotori and I watched the glider flying across the sky, lessons were taking place in the school.
いいですか。部活動として認められるには最低4人、残り3人の部員を集めていただかなければ。
Amane looked down with a very grave expression.
でもこれは私が自分のためにしていることだから。ならばなおのこと、部活動として認めるわけには参りません。
Nyam, 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 nyam. I'll join. Are you making the others look at me?
あなた、この間転校してきた男子ね。確か水瀬葵くん。
Nah. The vice president looks at me as if she's evaluating me.
言っておきますが、幽霊部員じゃダメなのよ。
I know. This is the reason why I came here today. I decided this morning, well, yesterday actually. I don't know much about gliders, folk. I just thought it would be interesting. I feel excited just to imagine flying it. Riding on the wind. If Amane senpai will allow me to, that is.
ああ、入りたいというなら別に構わないが。でもこれは私が私のためにしていることなんだぞ。
I mean, I still don't know much about gliders about you either. But if that's what you want to do, then I'd like to help you. As I state my reasons, the vice president looks as though she isn't convinced. It looks like some transfer student who doesn't even understand the situation has come barging in trying to act like a hero. I mean, that's like 20% of the reason. I can't say that there isn't some element of that to it.
じゃあ私も。
Aga raised her hand in a really casual manner. Even with everyone looking at her, Aga appears aloof.
ロボット部と掛け持ちでもいいですか、先輩。うん、それは構わないが。
What are you doing, Aga? How dare you?
だって面白そうなんだもん。
One person left. Everyone naturally looks over towards Kotori. Oi.
何？
Come on, you want to join, right? Kotori turned her wheelchair sideways to avoid everyone's line of sight.
私は入らないわよ。
She's joining us well, by the way. As Kotori says this, the vice president made a face that seems relieved, yet disappointed.
まだ一人足りないわ。これでは部活動として認めるわけにはいきません。
Nyam, nyam, nyam. Oh, we've decided that it can be allowed. What would happen?
まずはこのガレージから出て行ってもらいます。
Alright, but do you have a club that will be able to use a garage for? I mean, taiko drums is hardly a club that is meant to be in garage, you know. Just saying. Dude, I can counterattack this like crazy. Amanda looks really distressed. Well, of course she does. If there is nowhere to keep the giant ladder, the club's activities cannot continue. Oi! There's myself and Gakaka. So we'll get one more person. Easy clap. Could you wait until then?
いいでしょう。では、金曜日まで待ちます。
Well, I'm glad you didn't state which Friday, so yeah, fine.
それまでに体裁を整えられなければ、サークルに降格。ガレージは使用不可。よろしいですね。
I'm kinda a rebel, so... I'm in agreement with a total lack of confidence, and the vice president leaves the garage. Oh, you vice president, you are going on a war with me.
部活入ってないよね。
Also, Kotori.
名義だけでも貸してもらえないかな。他に入りたい人見つかるまででいいからさ。お断りよ。
Just join! Kotori bluntly refused and left the garage.
ダメか。
I feel like it's because Ageha joined. Yeah. Anyway, we have to do something about it ourselves. I'm gonna find someone.
君たち。
We're sorry, Yamane, senpai, but we caused things to turn out like this.
いや、助かった。君たちがいなければ廃部になってたところだった。でも、本当にいいのか？
I mean, that's what I plan to do from now on, yeah.
私もいろんな意味で興味あるし。
Leave gathering members to us.
天音先輩は活動実績について副会長さんが納得するようなネタをまとめておいてください。そうする。
She's not confident in that. We'll manage for. Is this alright with you?
何が？
Today is the first time you've been in the garage, right? Even so, you've suddenly become a member.
でも面白そうなのは確かじゃん。
I still think you're hiding something, like an ulterior motive. I think she tries. She wants to basically, you know, try to get Amane into her club. But, you know, maybe I'm looking too deep into that, but I'm that kind of person.
Aoi もいるし。
What am I gonna do with you?
あれで空飛ぶんでしょ？ワクワクするなって方が無理だよ。
Yeah, I know what you mean. Without thinking, I raised my voice. Which I didn't, but I was happy that Ageha felt that same way.
まあ私の場合、飛ぶより飛ばす方に興味ありだけど。
I want to try a flight for... And also, just stayed in school all this time repeating the air over and over to do this, you know.
って噂だよ。天音先輩は授業にも出ず、いつもガレージにこもってるって。
I don't know if that's the truth or not, but what I do know is that she's taking this very seriously. I can't let it all end for some stupid reason, like there not being enough members.
まずは残りの部員集めからだね。
Easy. Let's try asking him. Him. He will say no.
グライダー？何それ？ちょっと面白そうじゃん。
でしょでしょ。だからさ、あんたも入部しない？
でも俺バイトあるし、それにお前と仲良くしてるとエリちゃんが焼きもち焼くからパス。
そこをなんとかさ。大丈夫、バレないって。
Oh my god, Ageha, you make it sound so bad.
それがバレるんだよ。エリちゃん、うちの学校に友達いるから。だからあんま話しかけてくんなよ。
彼女できた途端これだよ。私ら幼馴染でしょ。友情はどこ行った？
I'll tell you. Actually, there's no such thing.
バンドも忙しいし無理。今度ライブやるんだ。だから今練習中。
Oh.
冷てえの。
あいつに頼めばいいだろ、葵によ。
I'm already there.
頼むも何もすでに部員だよ。
何、お前らまたつるむの？
何よ悪い？あんたも仲間に入れてほしくなった？
誰があんなやつ、ペペ。
がー、汚な、ズバ飛ばすな。たく、麻婆のくせに生意気なんだから。
Yeah.
おいアゲハ。
何よ。
まあなんだ、今度はうまくやれよ。
は？何の話？
もうさっさと行け、ほら、シシ。
I know what he means. I know what he meant, yeah.
麻婆のアホー。
I know what he meant.
ダメだった。
So it's my fault after all.
うん。彼女とバイトとバンドが忙しいって。あの青春野郎。
How dare he try to live a great teenage life?
昔、散々遊んでやったのにさ。
What are you talking about? If Mambo treated us like we're more important to him than his girlfriend, what do you think would happen?
コブラツイストで締め上げる。泣くまで。
So there is nothing we can do about it. Next is... Oh, that's right. Hotaru comes here, doesn't she? Let's go. Hotaru-chan! Went to the first grade classroom. When students from the upper grades come to visit, there is a strange air of tension in the classroom.
どうしたの？あーちゃん、青に。
Oh. Nice.
何かな？
Well, this is the first time I've seen you in your uniform. It suits you. When I met her yesterday, she was wearing her own clothes. You kind of look more grown up. I only said it to tease her, but she went red, like she was on fire or something, and got really flustered.
やだな、青に。私、大人っぽくなんか。
Dude, I think she has a crush on him so much.
こーら、葵。後輩をからかうんじゃない。
I don't tease, I mean it. I'm kind of teasing her, but actually I mean what I say, yeah.
それ、余計に立ち悪いから。あーちゃんの方が可愛いよ。私？ほら、青に。制服だって私より似合ってる。私なんて別に麻婆には中身は男だって言われてるし。でも見た目は可愛くなったでしょ。
When Kotori looks at me with those innocent sparkling eyes, I couldn't tell a lie. Well, yeah, I do think she's gotten cuter. I hit an elbow to the ribs. Ouch. Oh my god, I've been here for like 6 days and she already freaking punched me twice. Oh.
ありがとう。葵もまあかっこよくなったと思うよ。
I didn't hear anything. She said the same thing for the second time. This time in the first grade classroom, so of course I feel embarrassed. Oh boy, the rumors are going to start. The reason why I'm looking down is because my ribs hurt for...
今はそんな話しに来たわけじゃないの。
Again, continuing with the momentum from before, talks to Kotori about how we are looking for members for the soaring club.
青兄とあーちゃんが同じ部活に入るの？そういうこと。だからホタルもどうかなって。
Yeah. Come on, let's fly high in the sky. Glare. G. Hotaru glanced at me. Okay, I see what you're trying to do. You have a crush on him, but you realize your sister has a crush on him, so you try to erase yourself. Alright, I see what you're trying to do. Anyway.
家のお手伝いあるもん。
え？
手伝いって日曜日くらいじゃない。でもあるから。
She seemed kind of wavering, yet firm in her reply. Maybe there's a reason for it. Okay, we get it, Hotaru. But if you're interested, come anytime. Oh! I did not expect cicadas.
できたわよ。
Kotori brings over the camber that she had crushed into about the right size using a wooden pestle.
こんなにしちゃって大丈夫なの？
Yeah, that way absorbs the flavor a lot better. We're going to marinate the cucumber. It absorbs the flavor a lot more easily if it's crushed than if it's chopped with a knife.
他にやることは？
I think that's it.
そう。じゃあ。
Oi.
何？
We still can't find anyone who wants to join the club. We tried all the people we could think of.
そう。
You seem even more interested in than we are, don't you? Come on, Kotori-chan. The time on the windmill hill when first we saw the glider flying. The time she wandered in the garage and saw the real thing up close. The time we made the paper airplanes and flew them together. Her eyes were always shining like a child's. I can't forget the expression on Kotori's face. She's usually so sulky or looking as though she's bored, but maybe that is what is her true expression release, I thought to myself.
私が入部
Kotori-chan.
したって迷惑かけちゃうだけだもん。
No, you wouldn't. Kotori-chan. What do you mean? No, you wouldn't. To be perfectly honest, it would be great if she would just join the club, but...
だって私もうすぐ。
She stops mid-sentence and moves her wheelchair along. Hey, can I ask you a question?
ダメ。
Why do you want to drop out?
ダメって言ってるのに。
Kotori looks as though she's realized something.
やっぱりあなただったのね。私の退学届拾ったの。
That's right, it was me. With all notice, what's that? Does it taste good? Can we have it with tonight's main dinner? I play dumb without hesitation.
バカ！アホ！いじめっ子！あんたなんかドブにはまって死んじゃえ！
With a barrage of parting shots, Kotori hurried away. Yare yare. Extend the little wings which fly in the sky highly. Alright, we're doing another game right now. Right now. We can't seem to find anyone! Damn it! It's been 2 days since I joined the soaring club. Since then, whenever we had any spare time, Aga had been trying really hard to find members. Everyone seemed interested and yet not quite enough to join the club.
やっぱみんな天音先輩にビビっちゃってるのかな。
I mean, I wouldn't say that's on that. She's not scary, is she?
じゃなくてすごすぎて。葵はほらまだ転校してきたばっかだから実感ないかもだけど。あの人うちの学校じゃ生きる伝説だから。
I know firsthand that her weirdness is legendary.
それに人間嫌いだって噂もあるしね。
I wouldn't say that. I mean, she's the kind of person that when she focuses, she basically loses contact with the reality sort of thing. Or more like, not reality, but with environment. She's not antisocial. I'm antisocial. No, maybe not. The basis of such rumors is not clear, but she doesn't have any friends. Hardly ever shows up for classes and is locked away in the garage basically the whole time. Even when she does come out, she's always alone and doesn't have any contact with anyone. If you look at it like that, she certainly seems quite unsocial.
その天音先輩が率いる部活でしょ。ついていけるか心配みたい。
I mean, the point then is to do everything they can to keep up. Gee.
それともう一つのあれ。
That just means they are not putting enough effort. Oh, that rumor. There is something I learned from looking for members. It is something that's said only in whispers, like some urban legend.
ソアリング部に関わると飛岡先生に目をつけられる。
Who's that? Is that true?
さあ、でも可能性はなくはないんだな。
Who's that? Mr. Kujira Tobioka. His first name means whale. But he's not as big in size as you might imagine, but it's said his attitude is larger than life. Do you guys know of space whales? That's kind of why I laughed a little bit over here. Anyway, I've seen him before, and he's the teacher acting as moral advisor, and he's the nagging, annoying type. Oh, bring him on! There were a lot of teachers like that at my old school, but here, he's a bit of a rarity.
飛岡先生はね、ロボット部の顧問なのよ。
In other words, the advisor to Ageha's club.
天音先輩がその昔ロボット部で輝かしい成果を上げたことは前に話したよね。
She was one step away from the national championship, you mean? Ageha nods.
それもコントローラーのボタンの押し間違いで負けたの。
I know about that person known as the senior Mochizuki to a certain extent, but I didn't think she'd be the sort of person to make such a simple mistake.
あの話には続きがあるの。
Go on.
飛岡先生は当時からロボット部の顧問をしていたんだけど、その時ものすごく悔しがってたんだって。
Yeah, most people would be. Maybe I would have felt the same way if I had been in that situation.
次こそはって決意してたらしいんだけど。
But she was not interested.
それからしばらくして、天音先輩はあっさりロボット部を辞めちゃったの。
Why?
さあ知らない。一説によると、天音先輩は全国優勝を逃した時も、
so.
特に悔しがってはいなかったそうよ。以来、慶風学園ロボット部はその時の栄光を引きずりつつも、大した結果を残せずにいる。
So you mean Mr. Tobeka blamed Amane for it? Aga made a serious face and nodded. That's ridiculous! But I can't really say that. But I do! That's ridiculous! My last school was good when it came to sports. There is a sports scholarship program, and it was important for the school to get results in tournaments. The advisors and directors of each club are evaluated accordingly, and at times it may be the turning point in their lives. Wow. The Robot Club is the most popular club in the school, and its performance is directly linked to the promotion of the school. Dude, how is this the most popular club, and you are telling me they don't get results? That's freaking ridiculous. Even if Mr. Tobioka blamed Amane, I can't exactly say that it's strange. Dude, imagine putting blame on a student. I mean, for fuck's sake. I'm going on a war with this guy. I feel that. Are you okay with this?
何が?
Well, Tobioka is your advisor, isn't he? Are you alright with him keeping an eye on you?
まあ、ねちねち嫌味言われるかもだけど、耳栓しとけば平気でしょ。
Snide I want to kick his ass. That's not a problem, really, is it?
Huh?
Agaha looked a little confused.
葵の言いたいことわかるよ。けど、もっと大切なものがあるから、しょうがないよ。
What do you mean? What do you mean, more important?
それは。
I'm not. I fucking knew it.
あら、あなたたち。
I knew it! You want to get her back to the robotics club. I'm so not allowing that, mate. Oh, so not allowing that.
水瀬葵くんと姫木あげはさんだったわね。
We are busy. Don't interfere. Hi.
こんにちは、副会長さん。
You freaking double agent. I can see right through your stinky plans, Ageha.
部員集めの真っ最中ってところかしら。その様子じゃうまくいってなさそうね。
Hey, Vice President, want to join? The Vice President gave me a bitter smile as she made her assumptions.
でもまあ、あと一人くらいならどうとでも。言っておきますけど、幽霊部員は絶対に認めないわよ。
Dude, you can never trust childhood friends. I'm gonna stand by that by now, by always. I can see that. I see your stinky plan, she frankly stated.
どうしてですか?
There must be other clubs that have ghost members, right? Why is it only us? The Vice President glares at us as we make our childish protests in vain.
他の小規模な文化系クラブならばともかく、ソアリング部は設備の規模が大きすぎるわ。 あれだけのガレージを占有しているクラブは他にありません。
What if we destroy the garage?
ロボット部はでっかいガレージ使ってますよ。あそこは部員の数が約60名。全国大会で実績も残しています。
No, they have not. The results are the thing of the past.
それ残したのは天音先輩なのに。
Exactly. The vice president ignores again has grumbling continues to speak.
もしソアリング部がガレージを明け渡せば、例えば軽音部と和太鼓研究会の練習スタジオに改造することもできます。
How about we try building their own garage?
他にもラジコン部や写真部、英検なんかも欲しがるでしょうね。中を仕切れば
It's a garage. It's not meant for that.
活動場所として再利用も可能よ。そう考えると幽霊部員を集めて形だけの部活動なんて認められるわけがありません。
It's like everyone wants to go on a war here.
ごもっともです。
We became embarrassed about expressing our childish opinions, and I felt small as we looked downwards.
ですが
She let the phew as she sighed.
あの望月先輩が声をかけるならついてくる人はいるはずです。
Who? Who? In other words, you're not making unreasonable demands.
当然です。私は別にソアリング部を潰したいわけじゃありません。
Wanna join?
他の部に
Why are you not asking her? That would be...
是正したいだけです。
I would totally ask. But Tamana isn't trying to recruit any members herself.
それがもどかしくてたまらない。
I mean, technically we told her we will handle that, so...
ここはこの私が悪役を買って出てでも天音先輩のお尻を引っ叩くしかないと。
I heard you can see through your bad guy vibes. I see everything.
そこまでは言ってません。
I see everything, Ageha. Who do you think I am?
いいですか。ちゃんとした部員を見つけること。
I will never trust childhood friends, you see.
幽霊部員なんて絶対に認めませんからね。
No worries. The vice president reminded us as she walked away. Dude, I'd be like, hey vice president, wanna join?
厳しいけどいい人だよね。
Yeah, she doesn't seem very flexible before. Oh my god, please don't use that word like that. She seems familiar with the students' names and profiles and looks like she wouldn't be able to get away with abusing the power that comes with the position. But it's strange, isn't it?
何が？
That even for Manishan left the robot club, she has been continuing with the soaring club for years. I mean, because it's so much more interesting. After she became super repeat student.
そういや、そうだね。
Even so, she isn't trying to get any new members.
やっぱり本当に人間嫌いなのかも。
No, I wouldn't call her that. The more I know about the situation, the less I understand it. After school, Aga and I headed to the Soaring Club's garage. After all, we're already members.
すまないな、君たち。
No worries. As she looks at us, Amane bows her head in apology. Cut it out, senpai!
そうですよ。天音先輩にそんなことされちゃ、なんかこう寿命が縮みそうです。もしダメだったらおとなしくここを出ていくつもりだ。移転先はまだ探している最中だが。
Heh? Does it mean you're giving up on the club? Amane nods apologetically. Amane! Why did you look for new members yourself too?
これは私が自分のためにしていることだから。誰かを巻き込む理
She
由
was
がない。
still. Sorry. But I'm sure you managed to read. Is that what Shirley thinks? Is it because you don't want to let anyone to come near this place? If so, then we...
そんなことないぞ。見学ならいつでも大歓迎だ。
But how about becoming members?
わからない。そうしないとここにいられなくなることは分かってる。それはすごく困る。でもどうするべきなのか。私はまだその回答を見出せていないんだ。
Amanda really looked distressed and became despondent. If you ask any more questions, all we'll be doing is cornering her even more. Anyway, once you build the glider, what do you plan to do next?
大会に出場するとか？
Can you stop with the competitions? We can use the club's objectives as material for our recruitment drive. As far as the quick check that we did goes, apparently there are competitions for gliders too.
大会？いや、そういうものに出場する予定はないぞ。
Let's go! Just build one and enjoy the flight. I like that. So what are you going to do?
行きたい場所があるんだ。
Aman gave a smile. It seemed just like she was about to start reminiscing about old times. A place you want to go to?
イスカが言ってたんだ。
Who?
グライダーが完成すれば、そこへ行けるって。
Who is Iska? Iska! She said that name before. It will fly into the sky that Iska spoke of. Who? Looking as if memories had come floating back, she looked at the photo frame on the desk. The photo frame without a photo. She looked like she had gone into her own little world and it didn't seem that we could ask her any more questions.
それじゃあ私たち。
To search for people who might join the club. Whatever else were among the gifts, avoiding having the club status repealed was the top priority.
すまない。いえいえ、その代わり、天音先輩は活動実績のまとめ作っておいてくださいね。わかった。
It was past 9 o'clock at night. In the kitchen, I was washing the dishes for 5 people. In the dormitory, there were 6 people, including myself, but Kotori didn't show up for dinner. Took her prepared beforehand and was shut away in her room. Just in case I put her dinner in the fridge. If she gets hungry, she can eat it whenever she wants. Maybe she's feeling down. Why does she want to drop out of school? Is it because of what Geha said? That it was because of the arguments she had with the girls in the class? Is it because the lessons are boring? Or could it be something that I don't know about? It's possible I could even be something that not even the she understands. I have no clue. I, of all people, can't really say anything about other people. I don't think that anyone would understand the real reason why I came back to this town. Give it to me. To be honest, I still haven't really solved things for myself yet. Still yet. Why? You don't need to use one and you when there is the other. As I began to feel kind of down, I was surprised to hear the sound of footsteps stomping down the hallway. Oh, it's my favorite girl from the dorm. Kaneko-san, senpai.
Aoi-kun, なんとかして。
What is it? Could be that you were attacked by a pervert or something. While I had my back to her, I couldn't stop my eyes from looking around in her direction. Stop my eyes, stop my eyes.
違う、コトリンよ。
Huh? What do you mean? Someone had taken Kotori's clothes off. No, that can't be it.
一人でお風呂入るって言って聞かないのよ。
Hey, why don't you let her take a bath?
ダメ。だって湯船に浸かるって言ってるんだもん。
In the bathtub. The wheelchair was in the bath's dressing room. It was the wheelchair that Kotori used when in the bathroom. She always used that when she took a shower. I've never seen her do that, of course. She can't get into the bathtub while still in the wheelchair. For her to get in the bathtub, she needs someone to help her.
ここんとこ、お姉さんが来てないでしょ。もう我慢の限界だって言って。
Older sister? What? According to what I'd heard, Kotori has an older sister. She only gets in the bathtub when she comes here. Anyway, her sister hadn't come around here recently. At least not since I become the dorm mother. I know how it sounds, okay?
もう、ほっといてよ。毎日シャワーばっかでお風呂入った気がしないの。だから私が入れてあげるってば。嫌よ、セクハラするでしょ。こっち行ってて。というわけで頼むわ、寮母さん、お風呂に入れてやって。
What? Let me stop you there. Kanok seemed to say I'm not coming with you as she left me by myself. Oi, wait! Hello! As she let me hide, I turned to face Kotori. Alright. Shall I help you get in? That's so weird to ask. I know! She was getting to move, an angry look on her face.
お風呂くらい一人で入れるわ。
I think that would be dangerous, to be honest. Yeah, but... Hint! Hey, hold on! Kotori went to the dressing room and closed the door. If she does that, I can't exactly go barging in there all of a sudden. If you have any problems, call me right away, okay?
覗いたら承知しないから。
She replied in a scary voice. There is something else I can do, so I wait outside. I sit down in front of the dressing room door, just like I'm guarding it. This isn't really that important, but to have one guy in a girl's dormitory makes things a buff. Makes taking a bath really inconvenient. I'm the only one who has a set time. If I inadvertently run into any of them in here, I can't just get away with an apology. From the bathroom, I could faintly hear the sound of the shower. She must be washing herself off before getting the bath. I can hear the sound of the water lightly splashing. I feel kind of nervous. The limited information I get from the sound actually stirs my imagination. Actually, no. I'm strongly aware of the fact that Kotori is getting into the bath. What am I even thinking? If she knew what I was imagining, she'd probably try to tear my limb from limb. And as I tried to clear the thought from my head... I react by cleaning up, opening the dressing room door and dashing inside. Okay, that's a good thing you did, actually. Oi, are you okay? I jumped the bathtub and lifted Kotori out while she wrinkled and struggled with her hands out of the bath. One life saved. Phew. Oi, snap out of it, Kotori! Kotori was still panicking and clung desperately as I rescued her. You're okay now. I think. Kotori looked at me. It looked like she didn't know who or even what she was clinging to. It's alright, everything is fine now. Kotori weakly nodded while still holding onto me tightly. I continued to hold on her, to calm her down. Both of us suddenly realized what we had failed to realize before. Safe! Safe! It's all safe! Kotori was just wearing a towel. Holding her. Safe! 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 I'm sorry. For a moment we didn't say anything, but she couldn't exactly kick me out, so we just held on. Oh my god. Use different words! Held on to each other. Kotori tries to hide her chest, but squeezes even closer to me. It's okay, I'm not looking, I think. Kotori goes bright red and looks like she's about to cry. Hey, I'll go now, sorry! It's about to push Kotori down the floor. Choose better words! I thought that if I went to call for Kanako, then everything would be cleared up and... Nani? Squeeze! Weakly yet desperately, she held on to me. But... Kotori's hands were shaking slightly. I remember the time when we first met on the Windmill Hill. Okay. I note, and it seems like her shaking has subsided a little. We stayed like this for a while, and Kanako poked her head in the bathroom to take a look. Also, you changed clothes. Well, this and that. So this is the result of ignoring Kanako's advice. But if you were to say something like that in front of the tearful, shaking Kotori, I would feel really bad for her. It seemed that Kanako was implying the same thing. Could you get a bath towel? Also, could you cover Kotori up? Thank you. While Kanako put the towel around her, Kotori quietly held on to me. I mean, she already had a towel for whatever. After that, Kotori called me, got into the bath with Kaneko. Kaneko also made sure not to meddle unnecessarily and was very considerate towards Kotori to help her calm down. Also, now, while I was doing the door mother's jobs in the kitchen, Kotori had gotten out of the bath and came to see me. She looked pretty embarrassed. Which is not surprising, to be honest.
さっきはありがとう。
Well, it was nothing. I stopped myself from saying something like, "That's another one of the door mother's jobs." The reason why I did that just now was not because I'm the door mother.
呆れたでしょ。一人でお風呂にも入れないなんて。
I didn't know how to answer, and Kotori left me behind and went back to her room.
もしもし、お姉ちゃん？なんでもない。泣いてなんていないよ。
Could it be that the name that was mentioned earlier by Amane is Kotori's sister? I'm just guessing right now, to be honest. But...
前に話してた学校のことだけど。
Oh. What thing did you talk about?
もう決めたことだから。
You've made your name. Well, go on. No, a flashbang. That means the end of the episode. Extended wings which fly in the sky highly. Yeah, this is it. This is it. The end of the episode. The next day starts, and we are past half an hour mark.
そっち行ったわよ。
So, it's the safe. Boop. I don't know what went that way. What we're chasing, but I'm looking forward to finding out tomorrow. I could, if I had more time, I would just go through this game in one sitting. I would feel like, not gonna lie, if I could, if it was possible. Subscribe to make this possible. No, it's not gonna happen. But yeah, consider liking the video, consider subscribing if you're around, and so on. We are playing a ton of games. Since the beginning of the channel, basically, we've covered over 800 games by now. Lengthier and super short as well. Yeah. With that being said, let's end it. Hope you all have a wonderful day, and hopefully I'll get to see you tomorrow too, over here. Yeah. Drop some info in the comments. Oh, you can tell me, now that I think about it, you think Ageha is basically shady thinking the way I think she might be thinking. Is she thinking what I think she's thinking? Do you think that what I think about what she's thinking is what she's thinking about? What a sentence, by the way! But yeah, I think she might have a plan to basically steal Amane into the robotics club, and... Well, let me just say that if that's her agenda right now, then... in the final ranking, Ageha might be, like, much lower in the... you know, final decision. Who's the favorite girl? That's correct. But yeah, let's end it. We'll continue tomorrow. Once again, hope you all have a wonderful day. And hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.